I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, put your sweats on me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, for your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good, game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S.
Now, let me ask you something. With all the distractions that you have off the field, how are you able to keep focused on winning football games as you do and do throughout the year? When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
That was just his thing. He didn't have a marketing group come up with that for him. Those were his phrases that he came up with, that he believed in.
Just win. Play hard. Try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win. Just win. Commitment to excellence. There's a commitment to excellence. The greatest players can get the greatest coaches. The great games we've played in, the flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win. Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You imagine.
Mark, you when I didn't think you would surprise me, you have fucking surprised me. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. It's the SC experience, aka your boy Eric. And I may not be, very looking very excited. It's just I feel a little bit under the weather today, but I had to come on today, especially after what happened yesterday. A shocking news, and why it was shocking because I didn't think it would happen on 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Halloween. That was a weird timing, but it happened. So shout out to Mark Davis for pulling the trigger on the first step into turning this shit around. Okay, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy as shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy as shit. I don't know about you guys. I'm happy as shit. I don't care. Everybody knows how I feel about Josh McDaniels. But before I get to my takes and what has transpired in the last 24 hours, I want to shout out everybody that is here so far. If you guys can, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I appreciate all the love and support. It all lies on G in the building. He said it's a celebration salute. McDummy is part of the NFL Mafia and was sent to Vegas as a Trojan horse to destroy the Raiders within. And now he's out of here. Shout out to my 2 cents. Salute, salute, Jaw Raider. He says, remember SC season anonymous Raider said something bad will happen after 2012 season. I knew it was gonna be McDumbass being head coach. You know what's crazy, Jaw Raider? When you told me that, I always had it in the back of my head, but I always like, oh, it was just probably some, somebody trying to be. You know what? It's been true. Everything you've been telling me ahead of time has been true from that guy. It's pretty crazy. Shout out to Raider Paul. I know Raider Paul hates this. I know Raider Paul hates this. He said, why you being negative, Paul? I thought it was all about positive. Shout out to Milka Beezy. Shout out to Java Raider. Shout out to Big Worm. Big Worm. Big Worm. Good to see you. Long time no see, man. You haven't been here in a while. Shout out to Black Tide as well as you. It's been a while. Salute Nation. Salute little bro Eric. Nice to see you again. Hey, it's nice to see you too, Black Tide Raider. Hope all is well. Shout out to you for coming back, man. Alex Martin Raider fan. Salute, salute. Ron, what's good? Let's get it. You already know Dark in the building. SoCal Sal. And I ain't gonna lie, us in SoCal, I ain't gonna lie, us SoCal fans, man. LA born and raised. I love this Antonio Pierce interim coach, man. And I love the way he embraced it today during the press conference. And if you guys didn't check out the press conference, I would recommend it. He gave me more, I guess you could say, I want to run through walls and I want to jump off roofs because of this guy, man. He's has said more and he's believed in the players more than Josh McDaniels has ever said publicly or said in general. And that's insane. In just one press conference, I could feel the energy from this guy. And yes, he's happy, but he's been a player. And honestly, before I get to that, I need to salute everybody. I don't know what I'm doing. Shout out to Anthony Estrada, Ati6, shout out to $2, man. I appreciate you. He says he's gone. He's gone. Amen. Marks the man. Raiders. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody coming in here. Let me see. I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling down, trying to catch up to everybody. Anthony Estrada, shout out to you. Vic Sacramento says, he's gone. Hey, that's a fact. His press conferences were always like that. Um, um. Shout out to Cool Kev. Salute, Cool Kev. Hope all is well. Demarcus Webb, So Fate Nation. How we feeling? Shout out to Demarcus Webb in the building. He said we'll be back next year. Oh, come on, Raider Paul. What happened to all the positivity, man? Kevin Lurker was good. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Hopefully I didn't skip anybody. Dark. I don't know if I saluted you, but salute. We didn't try. The team was checked out, Paul. Hey, go ahead. Shout out to Big Worm. Shout out to Big Worm. Pierce got me ready to go through a wall right now. For real, I'm telling you, bro. If you guys didn't hear, I'll talk about it right now. But it's crazy how the shit he has been saying, man. It's everything that we needed. Shout out to Sebastian Gonzalez in the building. I see Nate. What's good? Good to see you. Silver and Black Nation 24. Salute. Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. If I skipped you, I'm sorry. Life of the Nation's up in the building. What's good, Dirty? Good to see everybody up in here. Apocalypse. I was born this way. Hey, and he also said I was born. Oh my God. When he said that, bro, that's exactly how I am, bro. I said I was born a Raider too, bro. Ever since I was small, I always was in, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This guy got me hyped, bro. This guy got me hyped. Shout out to the Lake Show Raider. What up, SC? That Antonio Pierce press conference gave me the chills, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. Eric jumps out the room. You're so stupid, bro. You're so stupid. Cool, Kev. Fuck you. But shout out to everybody that's in here, man. You already know what it is. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And today is a good day. You know why? Because we got rid of one of the reasons why we're in this place in the first place in these last 2 years. This Antonio Pierce is a dog. And let me tell you these last 24 hours, right? If you guys haven't seen, first starting off with the firing, you see there on the screen in front of you here if you're watching visually. Um, you see it says the Las Vegas Raiders have relieved Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler of their duties as head coach and general manager. After much thought about what the Raiders need to move forward, I have decided to part ways with Josh and Dave. I want to thank them both for their hard work and wish them and their families nothing but the best, said Las Vegas Raiders owner Mark Davis. Then he goes on to say the Las Vegas Raiders have named Champ Kelly as the interim general manager. Kelly is the second season as assistant general manager with the Raiders prior to joining the Raiders. Kelly spent 7 seasons in the personal and scouting with the Chicago Bears and 8 seasons with the Denver Broncos. In his NFL career, his team has won 5 division titles, one conference championship, appeared in Super Bowl. I don't know what the fuck that number is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I suck at Roman numerals. And to date, players have earned a combined 58 Pro Bowl nominations and 6 Hall of Fame enshrinements. The Las Vegas Raiders are committed to undergo a comprehensive search for a general manager once the season is complete. And then he goes on to say, as the head coach, the Las Vegas Raiders have named D'Antonio Pierce as the interim head coach. Pierce is in his second season as linebackers coach with the Las Vegas Raiders, has 7 years of coaching experience and 9 years of NFL playing experience. Before joining the Raiders, Pierce spent 5 seasons at Arizona State, serving as a linebackers coach before adding the titles of associate head coach and defensive coordinator. And of course, he goes on to say the season at the end. That is what's happened in the last 24 hours. Shout out to El Capitan Rafael. Sorry, I got a rain on your day tonight. You know what it is. What happened? Shout out to everybody in here, man. Shout out to George C. Says Raider got gangster at the head coach. Put some respect on his name. What's good, Easy E? Let's fucking go. We, not I. He's from Compton. No more shit show. That's a fact. Shout out to George C. And let's talk about. He says someone got whacked. Who did? Who got whacked? I don't even know who got whacked. But anyways, shout out to everybody that's in here. Hope all is well with everybody. Like I said, today is a good day, man. And if you don't think this is a positive outlook in this whole season, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. For one, McDaniels wasn't it, man. As much as people, and it's kind of crazy now because some people that were defending the hell out of McDaniels is happy. I'm sitting here, sitting back like this, wondering, weren't you the same people defending this guy? And now it's like, hell yeah. It's like, oh hell yeah, he's gone. Woohoo! Like what? I don't know what the hell going on anymore. Clippers versus oh hell nah, dirty. You already know Lakers all day today. But today, like I said, yesterday was a good day. Today is a good day, man. The Raiders pulled the trigger. Mark Davis pulls the trigger on both Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels. This interim coach is amazing so far, man. And it's one thing to say it publicly, right? And he said the right things. He the demeanor, the mentality of the players he's been talking about, the way he's been confident about the players and believing in these guys is more than Josh McDaniels has ever been. And I said this time and time again. Josh McDaniels, when they asked him about Aiden O'Connell, what did he say? It's not preseason anymore. Pretty much not believing in the guy, bro. How can you do that to a rookie publicly? Say it's not preseason, like he's some trash or something. Instead, you start Brian Hoyer, that hasn't won a single fucking game in so long, in multiple years, and also that horrible resume. And then you keep Jimmy G out there when he was doing absolutely shit, and you keep Ada Connell on the thing. And the first thing Antonio Pierce says when they say, "Hey, who's gonna be the quarterback moving forward?" He instantly said what? He instantly said Aiden O'Connell. He said O'Connell, and then he goes on to say he's our best chance, which means he says that's our best chance to win. And I fucking love that because it is our best chance to win. Brian Hoyer ain't our best chance to win, and Jimmy Garoppolo ain't. Might as well give the young bucks some play time, right? So for me, I love that already, right? That's already number one. Number two is where he's from. He's from Compton, California. He grew up over here, man. He grew up in Southern California, bro. He was there when they were playing at the Coliseum. He talked about being born a Raider. And, I had to do my research, right? I had to do my research again once I heard that. And of course, there was a Twitter space, right? Now known as X, now known as the thing called X, right? The social media platform. Antonio Pierce in 2011 talked about, of course, rest in peace, Al Davis. And then he also talked about how he's a Raider fan in 2011. So this is not something he's just spilling and people are like, oh my God, just buying into it. He was actually born a Raider, man. He always grew up a Raiders fan. He talked about the NWA, and I don't gotta say nothing no more. I don't gotta say nothing no more. He talked about NWA. He talked about the Raider hats and all that stuff. If anybody knows about them, hey, they rep that Raider stuff, man. It's they rep that Raider stuff. So to me, I love it. Wait, Jimmy G gone? Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? You said Jimmy G gone? Are you talking about like the end of the season? Are you talking about right now? Because you guys said that at the same time. Are you guys talking about right now? Or are you guys talking about the end of the season? I'm confused. I go lie. I haven't got it anything, so until I get something. But yeah, he was placed on the bench. Oh, that's what y'all meant. Okay, yeah. No, obviously he's placed on the bench, which is good. Because at the end of the day, Jimmy Garoppolo ain't it, bro. Jimmy Garoppolo ain't it. We already know he's out of here, bro. And end of the season. Okay, for sure, for sure. Just making sure. He's out of the season. He's done. He's gone. Do you guys know who's our offensive coordinator? Is I believe it's Hargrave. Let me make sure. I don't know how to say his name. It's both something, bro. He's been the quarterback's coach. He held Mac Jones. He held Carr, obviously. Even though he didn't have a great season, he still made the Pro Bowl. That's a little bit on his resume. He was an offensive assistant in the New York Jets. Um, where Sam Darnold had career highs in completion percentage, passing yards, and touchdowns. Which let's all be honest, and I'm a USC fan. Sam Darnold ain't it, so the fact that he even did that with Sam Darnold is amazing. He worked with Jay Cutler, Matt Moore, Brock Osweiler, Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, and from there he was a Chicago as an offensive assistant in 2015. He has a lot of stuff in his resume that's really good. Quality control coach for the Denver Broncos. Um, helped Peyton Manning as well in the NFL when he set the NFL's career passing touchdown at the time. And yeah, he has some college resume too. So I'm excited to see what he got in store. Shout out to Raider Way, Egalitarian, everybody in here, man. The 50 people in here, man. If you guys can't hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And I appreciate you guys for joining me, of course. If you guys didn't hear the news or been living under the rock, Raiders fired Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, the general manager and head coach. Not only that, they also parted ways with Mick Lombardi, which that just shows you that Lombardi was the yes man to Josh McDaniels. That release of Mick Lombardi showed me that Mick Lombardi was a yes man to Josh McDaniels and that it was Josh McDaniels' offense out there. That's what it showed me. Releasing his ass. That's what that showed me, right? So for me, I love it, man. I love it. Like I've been talking about, I've been probably one of the most vocal when it comes out of talking shit about McDaniels, and I had a reason to. When you look at the resume, when you look at different things, he wasn't the best coach. He wasn't. And he's never been. I gave him the benefit of doubt and he didn't produce. The way he went away from players, didn't trust players. You could see the divide already. You could see the locker room lost. And some people said the locker room wasn't lost. Are you kidding me, bro? Have you seen the way Devontae Adams was saying things? Did you see the way Josh Jacobs came out in the press conference? Did you see the way Renfro talked? Did you see the way everything transpired? It was in our faces the whole time, and the fact that people were blind to it surprised me agelessly, right? And people are mad about this firing. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. I'm sitting here like, if you think Josh McDaniels is a good head coach, I think Lane Kiffin's better than him, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? SC said Lane Kiffin's better than him. Oh my god, what the fuck? Josh McDaniels horrible, man. Was horrible. So yeah, obviously, he says new day, new nation, the greatness of in the future. Let's get that Pierce champ. You already know what it is. Shout out to North Cal Raider Jesse. And Raider Twan says has some good knees. That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody that's joining me, man. I appreciate you guys for being here. So some things he said today, as far as and I got him here in the notes of what he said from the press conference. And shout out to everybody, man. Until Pierce was born a Raider from Compton. That's a fact, man. I was talking about it right now, and I'll talk about it again. Shout out to the numbers. North Carolina Raider Jesse joining us. Everybody in here. At least Lane Kiffin has the balls. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Raider Way, everybody joining me. Jesse, you already know what it is. So he said it's a new day, it's a new chapter, it's a new era, it's a new mindset. What is that mindset? It's the Raider pride, the commitment to excellence, and making sure our alumni, our fan base, and the Raider Nation. And he said Raider Nation. He went Raider Nation. He didn't go Raider Nation. He went Raider Nation are proud of what they see on the field, man. And that made I love it. Then Pierce, like I said, obviously with Aiden O'Connor, he said that's the best chance, meaning the best chance to win. And then he goes on to say we have the team to win. He talked a little bit about everything and every talent that we have on the field, every talented player we have on this roster. And he said this team, we have the team to win. And I've been saying this every live, man. I've been saying we have the team to win. It's just who is directing these guys, who is stepping up leadership wise, and the players you could already tell were giving up. Some of them were giving up. Now there's a new light. There's like that light in the tunnel, and that's Antonio Pierce, man. Shout out to George C. He says players run the game, not coaches. That's a fact, and I love that because now Aiden O'Connell, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs are all going to run the game, run this offense how it's supposed to be, and these guys have knowledge. He even said that he knows that Josh Jacobs is the best back still in the league, and he said that he told Josh Jacobs straight up, "Hey, go out there and do your thing." And he said that he knows what to do. And I love it. And I love it. And you know what was crazy about another thing? He said, let them go. He said he told, I don't know the exact words. You guys could correct me or you guys could tell me the exact words. But he told Patrick Graham, let it go. Like, let the dogs go. Be you, practically. And that makes me wonder if McDaniels was holding Patrick Graham back in certain cases. Because that's weird. It's one thing to say, oh, like he said, he was like Max Crosby. He was like, oh, before I get to that, shout out to Jesse says, at chat gang, sorry cat type, I'm still driving back to the yard. Hey, Jesse, I appreciate you for even listening in, brother. Hey, drive safe, man. Take care. Be careful out there, man. Shout out to Raider Gabe in the building and everybody in here. So to me, let it loose. There we go. He told Patrick Graham to let it loose. It's one thing to tell Max Crosby. He obviously said that to Max Crosby. He told Max Crosby, hey, be a dog, go out. That's understandable. He's telling the player to go play, right? But he said that he said the same thing to Patrick Graham. That is so weird to me. It makes me think, right? Did he hold back a little bit of Patrick Graham? And was he a little bit of a dictator? I'm gonna leave that question to you guys. You guys let me know what you guys think about that. To me, I feel like he held a little bit of the defense back as well, just by saying that he Antonio Pierce told Patrick Graham to let it loose. What do you guys think about that? Y'all think I'm reading too much into it? Y'all think uh, he did held them back? It could be. He said, "Stop defending Mark Davis. He is a dumb owner. He did not give McDaniels a chance to show what he do with his guys. Fuck all the hate." Hey, I'll tell you this: Mark Davis, when it comes to football, he is not the smartest, and I will agree with you there. So that is a good take right there as far as Mark Davis. I want to say dumb owner because he is getting money for us. He's good at the money, but when it comes to saying a chance to show what he could do with his guys, he gave him chances and he continued to fail on many occasions. So McDaniels wasn't all that. And if you tell me that Jimmy G was the best way to win, yeah, you're when you're not watching the same game as me. But I do agree with you with the first part, where yeah, he's not the best of football owner wise, but as business owner, he's good. Nope, you point with me. Shout out to everybody in here, man. The bitches are gone. The Messiah Graham outlasted the visor wearing. Something about them visors, man. It's just bad luck, bro. Shout out to everybody, man. Oh, another thing too, and I'll talk about this tomorrow. I don't know if this has to do with something. It hasn't happened all year. I don't think so. Um, what's it called? Tom Brady is gonna be on the sideline against the the New York Giants. Apparently, Tom Brady's gonna be on the sideline now. That's a first that I know of. Tell me if he was on the sideline before. I know he was a part of that preseason game where he said, "Hey, go out there and beat him," but I never heard him being on the sideline with the team. So it confuses me. It really confuses me. Um, so when it comes down to it, I think that Tom Brady being on the sideline could be a good thing. You know, as much as we hate Tom Brady, I think it could be a good thing. Um, the promo that the Raiders tweeted out with Marshall got me hyped. You guys want to watch it together? I haven't watched it. Let me see. We'll watch it together, man. I want to get hyped. I'm already hyped. I'm already hyped. That's weird that they call it the Raider way after Antonio Pierce's press conference. Let me see. Let's watch it together, y'all. Let's get hyped. Let's get hyped. Let's see. I haven't watched this. This is my first time watching it. Let me put myself down here.
Hey, look, man, being a Raider, straight up, it means something. I don't do gotta wear that. You gotta be that. And when you be that, you feel that.
Robertson in the back corner.
And when you feel that, they feel that. That fearlessness, that pressure.
Hey, we are right here. We're right here.
You know what they say about pressure. Pressure busts pipes. That also make diamonds.
Down inside the 5. Max Crosby.
You might get knocked down. You might get pushed around. You don't tuck our tail and run. We turn around and look right.
Damn!
Because that's the Raider way.
Not going. Not being believers on this. Keep talking and communicating.
No matter the record, no matter the score, at the end of the day, you want to make an individual feel good. And everybody got the opportunity to win their one-on-one battles. You start there, I guarantee you, be on top in the winning column in a check game. From here on out, you must go out and play the Raider way.
God! Oh my God! He said from here on out, you play the Raider way. So he said, "Fuck," practically fuck the past. He was like, "Here on out." That's where the fuck is a board, bro? I'm putting my head through a board, bro. I don't have a board, bro. Fuck. I was gonna get a board and just go through. Bah! Just fucking go through a fucking board like it's karate, bro. That is crazy, bro. That is. I'm ready. Holy shit, that got me hyped. What the fuck? Yo, he said you go out there, you don't tuck your tail, you go out there and you practically slap a motherfucker. That's what he practically said. He just couldn't say it all because he's practically on public. Oh my God, bro. This is, bro. I feel sick to my stomach. Like I said, I've been feeling under the weather today, but this whole Raider shit right now got me fucking hyped, bro. Even when I'm sick. Fucking, bruh. Oh my God, I'm excited for Sunday, bro. I don't know about you guys. I'm excited for Sunday. I don't give a fuck. I got my hopes up. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit no more. I said I wasn't gonna get my hopes up all season. I don't give a shit. I got my hope for this Sunday, bro. I got my hope for this Sunday. I got hope for this Sunday, bro. We play at 1:25 Pacific Standard Time, 4:25 Eastern Sunday. Oh my. Let's go out there and slap the dog shit out of the Giants, bro. Like I said, it's one thing to say it publicly. Shout out to Holly. What up, sis? Good to see you. It's one thing to say it publicly. It's one thing to say it publicly, right? It's one thing for Antonio Pierce to say what he want to say. Champ Kelly to say what he want to say. Anybody to say what they want to say, right? It's another thing to go out on that field and go execute. And I love the way that Antonio Pierce even said it himself. He said it don't even matter what he says. He practically said that it's all about going out there and playing physical and playing football and having fun with swagger coming out of that and making the nation, the alumni, and everybody around proud. And that's what we need. And they've been hearing us. You hear Champ Kelly. Champ Kelly said it himself. He said, I've been hearing the fans. I've been hearing your guys' frustrations, and I'm frustrated too. Antonio Pierce even said it. Hey, we haven't been winning, but we got the team to win. Now it's time to a new chapter. A new bro. These are the things that our old coach did not fucking do. In one press conference, this guy has said everything that we've all been saying constantly. That's how you know they've been hearing us. That's how they know they respect us. That's how, and I could see why Mark Davis appointed him as interim coach. I could see why now. The way he came out in that press conference and didn't say, "Hey guys, thank you for the opportunity. Um, thank you so much for my wife. Thank you for my kids. Thank you for the nation. Thank you." No, he was like, "Hey, I know it's not what you guys want practically, but we go give you what you deserve, and that's wins. That's a new chapter. That's going out there and playing the Raider way, the commitment to excellence, all that stuff, bro. Come on, bro. If you cannot get hyped over this guy, bro, I don't know what the fuck is gonna hype you up. If you can't even get hyped over Marshawn Lynch talking in that hype video, I don't know what to tell you, man. I At that point you're just very negative, bro. And like I said, I've been negative sometimes about McDaniels, and that's true. That's true. But look it, there's a reason why I was negative about him. Look at what happened. He got fired. It's not like I was talking out of my ass. Like shit. Now here, let me hype you up a little bit more if you missed it.
Short story, the matter of fact is I grew up in Compton, California. I was born a Raider. I was born with the Raiders rolling in the Coliseum in LA. I was rolling with NWA, talking straight out of Compton, rocking Raider hats. So when the opportunity came to work with Josh and Pat Graham and Dave, I jumped on it. Short story, the matter of fact is I
I'm
grew
gonna
up in
repeat
Compton,
again. I'm
California.
gonna play it again.
I was born a Raider. I was born with the Raiders rolling in the Coliseum in LA. I was rolling with NWA, talking straight out of Compton, rocking Raider hats. So when the opportunity came to work with Josh and Pat Graham and Dave, I jumped on it. Short story, the matter of fact
Oh
is I
my
grew up.
god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Come on, bro. The guy said it, bro. I'm telling you, he was born a mother. Bro, I love this, bro. I can't. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. He ain't the only one, bro. He ain't the only one born a fucking Raider and grew up in LA, grew up in fucking Southern. What the fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? This guy knows. This guy knows what it is to win. This guy knows it. This guy knows the Raider way. He knows the commitment to excellence. He knows the just win, baby. He knows the toughness. He knows the physicality that this team needs to go out there and literally fight and win. And that's what I love. That's the mentality. That's the mentality that this Raiders needed, bro. That's the mentality we needed, bro. He said hair implant. He said Eric has more hair than usual. What the fuck? He said my man flies at 22. Oh, come on, 22. Come on. That was small. Eric only grew 5 inches for that picture. Fuck you, cool kid. Shout out to young vet OG, man. He said he's tough nose, man. That's a fact. We need that toughness, man. We need that toughness. If you guys can, man, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We're just talking about this whole news in general. Breaking news, like I said, Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler, and even Mick Lombardi are all gone out the door. Jimmy Garoppolo benched. Aiden O'Connell is in. If you guys missed the Antonio Pierce press conference, go check it out. I would recommend it highly. He'll get you hyped. If you haven't seen the new hype video for Marshawn Lynch, go look at it too. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for Sunday. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready for Sunday, bro. I'm ready for Sunday. You guys should be ready for Sunday. It's time to see if all this talk is on the field, man. And we're gonna see a new look Raiders, bro. I promise you on everything. One thing I could guarantee is a new look Raiders. Everyone mad as hell about that fantasy trade. I know. I don't take that fantasy league specifically, in a certain way, but fuck it, right? Fuck it. Fuck it. Might as well start making changes, see if I could come back. Real talk though, wonder if and how much Brady was possibly involved in the conversation above the move. Like I said, I don't know with him being on the sideline. Apparently, Tom Brady will be there on the sideline against the Giants in Vegas. That's a first all season. So it confuses me a little bit, right? Um, Shout out to Raider Gabe. He says, "Let's pump the brakes." I love the message, but we still got to see what he does for the team. Can't crown him the bat time to earn to take the interim tag off, and that's a fact. We still have to see, and that's what I was saying as well. We have to see it execute. It's one thing to say all these things, it's another thing to execute. What he's been saying so far gets me hyped. There's nothing wrong with being hyped across. He said it's not cheating if they agree to the trade at Omar. I think hey, I ain't gonna lie, Cook. Hey, Cool Kev is horrible at trading. I'm sorry to go off topic. Cool Kev is horrible at trading. You know the shit he was trying to give me? He was trying to give me bum ass Rasheed White, whatever his name is from the Buccaneers, for fucking Eckler. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Is he like drunk? Is Cool Kev drunk? Like he thinks like I'm a goddamn I'm a just like, hey, fuck it, take my players. What the he drunk. He drunk. Gabe has a point. Del Rio was Oakland born and bred too. The message and the honesty is the most refreshing part, though, and that's a fact. The refreshment, it gets you hyped. Now it's time to execute it. I'm not gonna say we're gonna go out there against the Giants and beat the living breaks off of them, but I will say, hey, go out there like you said and go show that physicality and go show that new mentality. Hopefully, we see players happy, man. I'm gonna be paying attention to a lot of things. I'm gonna be paying attention to I'm gonna be paying it. That's almost as bad as time. Hey, OJ, I'm telling you, I'm the Eagles, bro. When it comes to trading, bro, I'm the Eagles. You lost the shadow, so I figured, bro. I wasn't even paying attention to that league until right now, bro. Watch me come back. Watch me come back and make the playoffs. But I haven't even paid attention to that league. I've been paying attention to the more where Omar knows which one I've been paying attention more to. That one and the sleeper one. The sleeper one and the gravy one. That's the only two I've been paying attention to. I got CD Lamb for Tyler Boyd practically, bro. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling. But like I said, it gets me hyped. I'm confident in what's going on Sunday. I love the passion of these guys, man. I love everything they bring. Now it's time to go execute it, man. And I hope I'm gonna be paying attention to a lot of things. I'm gonna be paying attention to the offense. I'm gonna pay attention about the defense. Obviously, because we're gonna watch it, right? But I mean, like the mentality. I want to see the mentality of some players. I want to see the ability of coaches if they're more free in what they do, and the adjustments are more as a constant pace instead of lackluster, right? I'm gonna pay attention to how Antonio Pierce is on the sideline when the camera's on him. I'm gonna pay attention to how this quarterback looks under center now with a little bit more freedom. I want to see how Josh Jacobs is getting more carries now. Um, that's what it is, right? I want to see that Raider way. I want to see that commitment to excellence. I want to see that hard hitting stuff. I don't want to see that. Oh, you say you're gonna go out there and hard hit and compete, and then you don't compete. That's not what we're doing, right? Eric wanted Kelsey for Mark. I wanted Kelsey for Amari Cooper and Eckler. How is that a bad trade? That's a better trade than you giving me trash ass White from fucking the Buccaneers for Eckler, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? AOC got to be juiced about this. That's fact, because at least the coach believes in him. Shout out to Raider Ben in the building. Was good, Ben. Good show today, bro. Good show. I was listening in the whole time. I popped on in from the chat, but from there I was listening in the whole time, brother. Watching you watch the press conference and stuff, man. You're speaking facts out there. Pierce will get your face to hold and will get on your face and hold everyone accountable. That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Gore Peterson in the building. Like I said, if you guys can, there's more than 40 people in here, man. If you guys can, hit that like button. We're at 34 likes. We got 44 people in here. Let's try to get a 40 likes, man. I'll greatly appreciate it. But yeah, obviously, shout out to Gord. Obviously, I love this, right? With Antonio Pierce, you'll see who's a true dog. He ain't about no bull. That's a fact. And he talked about the player way, right? The players control the team. The best teams that he has seen has came from the player driven. And I love that because that gives people like Devontae Adams the ability to do it, right? And I'm gonna show you guys a clip from RG3, and it's an interesting clip because it talks about Josh McDaniels, and I want you guys to see this. Obviously, RG3. There's one thing about RG3. He wasn't the best of quarterbacks towards the tail end of his career. He was a good quarterback starting off. He knows what he's talking about. Sometimes when you listen to him, sometimes he don't. He's really good at college football, though, at talking college football. But this is something that was said on the thing, and I want to hear your guys' take on it. It's just something interesting to talk about. Let me show you.
The Raiders should never have moved on from Derek Carr. And I want to say this because it has nothing to do with Jimmy G. I like Jimmy G. Jimmy G's a winner.
Yeah.
But it has to do with what Derek Carr brung to the table, right? He's the franchise leader in passing yards, franchise leader in passing touchdowns. But the way he navigated this team through the John Gruden debacle, through the
Yes.
Henry Ruggs situation, from going from Oakland to Las Vegas. The one thing that Derek Carr brought to this organization was leadership. And to me, that seems to be the reason that Josh McDaniels didn't want him in that locker room anymore. He knew that Derek Carr would always be the voice of the team, and he shipped him out. And now what we're hearing is the voices of their best players, Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs, talking about how much they dislike this situation. And Josh McDaniels can't really be the voice for them to get out of it, it seems, right now. So I think
Why I clipped this, it wasn't because of Derek Carr, right? What was more important about this message here is the fact that remember the whole article from I think Hondo Carpenter himself. It was going around a lot. Shout out to Bugsy, salute, salute. You seen it last year. Remember, it was a huge article. It was talking about him talking with players within the organization, how certain people felt about certain situations, the McDaniels Carr relationship with the players with Josh McDaniels. And when you looked at at that article last year, it was interesting because it talked about how they were clashing a lot. Carr and Carr and Josh McDaniels was clashing, right? To me, I always knew that, I always liked that. Well, not liked. I always said that it was always good that we got away. That's where I disagree with RG3. Obviously, I think he needed a new team. Derek Carr needed a new team, and we needed to move on. And that's where I disagree with RG3 in that whole little clip right there. That's the main thing. I disagree with RG3. I do think we needed a new quarterback under helm. It was best for us and best for him. But where I wanted to pinpoint is the clash between Carr and and um and McDaniels because it's been happening across the way, right? Remember when he got rid of Abram, right? Remember Abram was always everybody always called him a cancer in the locker room, right? They always talked about even Hankins. They said Hankins was a clash at times as well, and that's why he got rid of him, right? They talked about how some players left, like Denzel Perryman and stuff. They didn't want to pay him because it was just a different outlook of what Josh McDaniels wanted. And the whole point of this was not to show, hey, we want Carr back. Fuck no. Like I said, we needed to get rid of him. It needed to happen. That, like I said, I disagree with RG3. But where I do agree on is the clashing. I think now there's always three sides, right? There's always three sides. He was Terrence, but I think he got injured. There's three how do I say this? Three what is it? Three it's the truth, it's one side, the other side, and then the truth, right? It's like one side, two side, and then the truth, right? We've seen both sides, right? We've seen the McDaniel side, right? Some people were defending him in certain cases about, hey, he's a good coach. It's just the players were being too much of divas and stuff like that. And then we've seen the other side where it was like, oh, the players aren't being heard. It's too strict. It's too much and stuff like that. Now we practically got a little bit of the truth, with the McDaniels firing, right? And the way Antonio Pierce went around about the press conference, like when you listen to the press conference, you kind of, when you really dissect the press conference, he kind of gives you a hint of how it was in the locker room with McDaniels there. He said, Patrick Graham, let it loose. He said this was a player driven, uh, this should be a player driven team. The best teams that came from player driven, letting the players go out there and eat. And that falls into the ultimate point of it kind of seems like Josh McDaniels was holding a lot of people back. And a lot of people didn't like the way um, McDaniels went about things. And that's the whole point about the clip. It's not about, I see people in the chat saying, fuck no, Derek Carr. I'm not talking about Derek Carr coming back. I'm talking about how it was of the clash, and you see it with the other players. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to it. So for me, it was always about believing, and exactly what Dark said, believing in your players. And McDaniels never believed in a lot of the players, especially the ones that deserved it. Like Aiden O'Connell, right? He's a rookie. He's a youngster. You think he wants to hear his head coach say this is not preseason and feel like he his confidence level is gonna go at an all time high? No, it's not. No, it's not. And shout out to Holly. That's a fact. Carr and Jimmy kind of had the same, except one has a noodle arm, the other one isn't accurate. That's a fact. That's a fact. Um, let me see who else did. I'm not mad we moved on. That's facts too, sir. Because I'm not mad we moved on either. I'm that he believed Jimmy Glass was the answer, kept trying to make it work, and he wasn't trash. That's a fact. That's what pisses me off. You did the right thing moving on from Carr, but you did the wrong thing downgrading, man. That's that's where you fucked up. And when you made it even worse, you had the chance to save your job, and that was not only making moves during the trade deadline, but that was also benching Jimmy G when you needed to, and you didn't do it. And you didn't do it, so you fucked yourself over. You fucked yourself over. That's your fault. That ain't nobody's fault but yours for those decisions. And another thing I seen, there was reports coming out of their other teams, from these NFL analyzers. I should have got the tweet, but it was a tweet that they said that no wonder the Raiders were quiet. They were waiting on all of this, because they said that some teams that were calling the Raiders for trades and Raiders, yeah, they said that, oh, no wonder they ghosted us. No wonder they ghosted us. So that means the Raiders were practically ghost during the trade deadline to anybody else, because they knew what was going on. Remember the reports yesterday that 3 minutes before the trade deadline, McDaniels asked Ziegler, "Hey, are we trading anybody?" And he goes, "No." And he says, "Okay, good." Why is that? Now it all makes sense. Now everything makes sense because they were working on this the whole time. Trade deadline was 9 hours before the firing. They were working on that the whole time. That's why they weren't so invested in in the whole trade deadline in general. So it all makes sense now. Like I love that I got clarity now with all this stuff, and it makes me happy, right? That means Mark shut lines. He didn't want to lose the team. That's a fact. SC, my birthday weekend this weekend, Sunday, going to this bar called 28 West Sports Bar, man. On Sundays, I kid you not, it's a freaking Raider bar. Just Raider fans screaming Raider game and DJ. Hey, there you go, man. Hey, happy early birthday to you, Anthony Estrada. Hope it goes well. Hope you enjoy, brother. Hey, it's always a good day when you're around Raider fans, man, because it's like a family. Shout out to everybody in here, man. That means Mark shut the. Oh, I read that. Yeah, Mark shut the lines. He says, "Paul, trust the process." That's a fact. Trust the process at this point, right? Mark put the handcuffs on them. He did, and that means that most likely Ziegler wanted to get rid of some players. That meant they were trying to get rid of some players. That's crazy. That's crazy to even think of. They wanted to get rid of our players. They wanted to get rid of our players. That's like Renfro, exactly. They wanted to get rid of star talent, good talent. Like I said, Renfro might not be the absolute best receiver in the league, but he brings talent to the team and he works in the system. And the fact that they wanted to get rid of him was crazy to me. I know Mark was mad at McDaniels, but he must have been especially pissed at Ziegler. Ziggs being too scared to fire his buddy made him realize he was dealing with scammers. Fact. I've been singing and sync bye 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 JJ Adams. I wouldn't have doubted if they tried dealing them and Mark Davis put a handcuff on them, man. That's what it looked like. That's what it looks like. And that is crazy, bro. I'm glad he handcuffed them, man. I'm glad he did because we can't let talent like that just walk out the door because of something. I'm pretty sure even the players. That's probably why the players didn't. That's why probably Adams never said, "Hey, I want out. I want to go to a different team. I want trade me." Is because he knew what was happening behind the scenes with this whole firing of McDaniels. Mark Davis, so I was hearing it on Ben's live. It's something about Mark Davis had one on ones with the players. Is that real? If he had one on one with the players, I could see why the things that transpired. The players, probably some of the players probably wanted McDaniel's out. You know, they wanted him out, and that's just what it was, and that was the reality of it. Haha, whatever. Cool. I would love to have a huge birthday party at the Angel Stadium. Oh, hell no, not the Angel Stadium. Honestly, Phil McDummy and Ziegler were sent to destroy Raiders from within. Mark Davis realized he allowed with children and horses in and swallowed that cash to save the organization. Speculation for sure. Facts. I'm not sure it's confirmed, but considering the body language after the Lions loss, it might be true. That's a fact. They knew they were going to get fired probably after the Buffalo game. I think they knew they were going to get fired after the Packers game because you seen Mark Davis say what he said in the top right. He had a broad next to him, and he was like, "This asshole." He practically called Josh McDaniels an asshole. And I think the Lions game was the last straw. And I said this. I was like, I wouldn't doubt it if y'all could go back on my live. If you guys think I'm joking, I literally said that I would not doubt it if we go out there and we lose to the Lions and they convincingly beat us. I wouldn't doubt it if somebody gets fired. I didn't think all three people would have been fired. I thought it was only going to be one, and I thought Graham was going to be the scapegoat. I thought Graham was going to be the scapegoat, but instead they pulled the trigger. Ziegler out of here. Mick Lombardi, the yes man, is out of here, and Josh McDaniels. I remember you saying that, Eric. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I'm happy as fuck Lombardi left with JMD and Ziegler. That's fact. I am too. I am too. Remember, yeah. I think a lot of us yesterday in social media stuff thought that Mick Lombardi was finally gonna get loose, but now with this firing, it kind of showed that he was a yes man. Right? It was between him being a yes man or he was cuffed, and yeah, he was a yes man just by that firing. I'm surprised Graham outlasted McDaniels. Graham has shown improvements on that defense, man. That defense has been improved. Yes, the over 400 yards offensively for the Lions looks bad on paper, but when you look at the game, it was never their fault. They were out there so much because the offense kept going three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out. We won the turnover battle, y'all. When you win the turnover battle, the turnover battle and the turnover deficit and margin and takeaways in general, the takeaway battle, you end up winning. And we had three takeaways and we didn't win. One of them was a pick six. One of them was a pick six. But yeah, obviously what Circus said, they were just gassed. You seen it. Even the commentators called it out. They were like, "Oh, the Raiders are gassed. The defense is gassed." And you seen it. The defense was gassed. And then with Tyree Wilson getting injured, that thinned our defensive end position. And that's why I said, if you were gonna make a move, go make a move for Chase Young, go make a move for Montez Sweat. But instead, you sit there and didn't try to improve the team. Instead, you tried being sellers, and you're lucky that Mark Davis cuffed your ass, so you didn't release any good player. Chase Young for a mid-round pick, y'all. Now he's on the Niners. The fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? Out of all the teams, the fucking Niners, bro. Now Nick Bosa and him are gonna go crazy now, bro. They're still gonna choke in the playoffs, but fuck the Niners, bro. That's insane to me. That's insane to me, man. That's insane to me. When the defense is on their field 80% of the time, what happens? That's a fact. That's a fact. Injury prone always. He is injury prone. Uh, Chase Young, but like, come on, bro, for a mid round pick, what the fuck? I would have gave him a fifth. I would have said take a fifth. Montez Sweat for a second. I would have took Montez Sweat. Montez Sweat is at 5.5 sacks right now, y'all. Him alone has 5.5 sacks. That's more than I think our whole team. How much does Max Crosby have? Anybody know? Let me see the exact number of sacks that Max Crosby got. He's got 6.5, so just one less than Max Crosby. Like, imagine them two on the line. It would have been good. But that's a fact, cool Kev. They're not going to upgrade the team knowing they were gonna get fired. They were trying to be like petty. Like they knew they were gonna get fired, so they were like, "Oh my god, let's try to sell people." And then Mark Davis probably told him, "Hey, don't fucking pull the trigger. Don't sell no Renfro. Don't sell no Adams. Don't sell no Jacobs. And I'm firing you." That's practically what happened. Got 49ers D in fantasy. Well, congrats, bro. There you go. They're gonna give you points. 100 mil offense is 7 points. The defense scored the same amount of points as the $100 million offense. Can you imagine that, SoCal? Sal, can you imagine that? Oh, shit's crazy, bro. Shit crazy. And San Francisco's a low round third. Yeah, he got feedback from the players. He listened. Good shit, Mark. That's a fact. That's a fact. And now I want to see these players in the press conference. I want to see them in press conferences now. I want to see what they say now. That's what I'm more interested. If anybody knows when's the next press conference, hopefully, people like Crosby or Adams says something. But as of right now, I don't know if they're gonna have a press conference. So far, just Antonio Pierce had the press conference so far. Um, that's about it. I mean, this is crazy. Oh well, well, Carr came out with the interview already. That's quickly, but we don't gotta listen to that. Tomorrow press conference. Okay, for sure, for sure. Devontae hasn't scored in 4 straight games. That's a big problem. And you know what? I'm gonna predict he scores on Sunday, and I need him to. I have him on fantasy, bro. I have him on fantasy. He gave me 3 points last week, bro. He gave me 3 points. Three. Devontae Adams, 3 points. Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. Give him the ball. Give him the ball. I got lucky I won, bro. I got lucky I won. Because shit, Devontae Adams with 3 points is embarrassing. I think 3 points are 4. Something around that, bro. I'll bet anybody that McDaniels is plays back within circulation with New England with the 2 years. I wouldn't doubt if they pick him up right now. New England ain't doing any better. They're fucking shit in the bed over there too. Take their asses. I don't give a fuck. Fuck McDaniels. Um, but fuck McDaniels in a football sense. But out of the game, football, of course, I still have a heart. You feel me? Hey, wish you nothing for the best, and I'm pretty sure you're living life because you're still getting paid 40 million guaranteed money for the next 4 years. So congratulations, you finessed the fuck out of Davis, bro. You, you have a guaranteed $40 million contract still. You got 4 years guaranteed. So congrats, congrats. You got your money. You got your money. You got your money, bro. Oh my god, that's another thing. He got the money. He got the money. So they're set on money, bro. He's literally gonna sit there. He could sit there and not be a coach and still earn the money, bro, because we have to pay him. Shit crazy out here. Shit crazy out here. Shit crazy. McDaniel shines Bill's shoes. Trade with Kev Toes if you don't have any aspirations of winning. I traded Devontae a few weeks ago, like last month, and I'm still waiting for a win in fantasy. God damn. I don't care where JMD goes as long as he's far away from Vegas. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'll bet anybody. Oh no, I already read that. Tim Brown and Charles Woodson has once again. Oh, that's another thing. Let me show you guys something. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This. Let me show you guys something. This was Tim Brown yesterday, right? Let me take this off of the. Hold on. Let me take this off, and let me take this right here, right? This is what Tim Brown said yesterday when they fired Coach McDaniels 40 minutes after the firing, right? He said, at Raiders, a lot of things I don't say because I know my words carry weight, and the players can't say it because they are in the fire. But I felt like this was a repeat of the 94 season when internally we knew we had a problem, but you couldn't say it publicly. And we all remember the Monday night debacle 0-3 versus Green Bay. I told Al Davis after the game, you have to make a change for the soul of your organization. Mid-season changes are not easy. So kudos to Mark for making this move. And Tim Brown practically said that McDaniels was the problem. Practically said it. Look at this is the main one right here though. Look at this one. Y'all see that right there? The one wait, did I highlight it? Oh, you can't even see the highlight. Damn. Well, I highlighted when internally we knew we had a problem, but you couldn't say it publicly. Remember when remember when Adams was talking, he never said a name. He just said the offense. Remember when Max Crosby has been saying good things and sometimes looked bothered when he said it? Remember when Josh Jacobs and Renfro was speaking, they never said McDaniels' name publicly, but we all knew who it was? He said it. He said because I know my words carry weight and the players can't say it because they are in the fire. But I felt like this was a repeat of the 94 season when internally we had a problem but you couldn't say it publicly. I think Del Rio's done. I think his contract is done. I think it is. I'm not sure. I think it is. I think it is. But yeah, see? Tim Brown said it. You don't believe me? The legend himself. Hall of Fame. Look, right there. Right there. Look. Look. I've been saying what the players say is filtered. It's been filtered, and even Tim Brown called it out. Look, he said, look at that. He says, when internally we knew we had a problem, but you couldn't say it publicly. Like, there you go. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Gruden was already paid out in the settlement. I don't want Del Rio, no thanks. That's a fact. I don't want Del Rio there. Hopefully 2 years more in his contract was settled. Who was the coach in '94? Turner? I think it was Shell. Yeah, it was Art Shell. Art Shell. He might have tried to sue Davis over a contract. Del Rio is over. Gruden re-signed, so we don't have to pay him. So McDaniels is the only financial hit. Art, that's right. Art Shell was good when he had Bo Jackson. And look at Tim Brown said it, man. You just can't publicly say it. And then he gave kudos to Mark Davis. He said midseason changes are not easy, so kudos to Mark for making this move. I don't know if he said anything else. Let me see if he said anything. No, he didn't. He didn't say anything else. So that was him. I wonder if Charles Woods has said anything. I'm not sure if he did. I don't think he said anything ever since. Mm, no. Yeah, he hasn't said anything. Um, all he really said was this. All he really said was this. It says getting off of work and just thought about how the Raiders sorry as hell. Why am I still a fan at this point? I really don't know. Maybe I'm hanging on just because my favorite player ever is Charles Woodson, but the minute he stops supporting, I'm gone. He says, we gonna be a while here, bro. He said, we gonna be here a while, bro. Grab a Snickers. Hashtag for life at Raiders. That's all he said. But that was at 3 o'clock. That was before the Josh McDaniels stuff. So, okay. You know what happened? You know what Mark Davis did today? He did. He did this.
Sometimes things just don't work out. It was after a short period of time that I realized I didn't hire the person I thought I was hiring. And there are reasons which I could go into, but I thought what I would do is bring you up to the period of time right now when this morning I called Lane and told him that he no longer is the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, and I'm dismissing him with cause, and that I just couldn't go on much longer with the what I would call propaganda, the lying that had been going on for weeks and months and a year and time. And he had a few questions. He says, does that mean I don't get paid? I said, that's what I'm saying to you. I said, I warned you.
God damn. If you guys can hit that like button, hit that like button. We're close to 50 likes, man. If you guys can hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. But there you go. There you go. He pulled out the over, and Mark Davis did it. I've been showing this video for the past week, and he did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it without doing it live. He just did it behind the scenes. God damn. Crazy. Stone Cold Al Davis. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hopefully we could hear this all Sunday in our heads. Hopefully.
Touchdown Raiders!
Hopefully we could hear that a lot in our own heads on Sunday, man. Oh, this is gonna be a new look offense, new look defense, new look everything, man. And like I said, I'm not gonna get a hold of ourselves, and I'm not gonna say it's a guaranteed win, right? But I will say that it's time to execute what these guys have been praising today, yesterday, and ever since the firing. It's time to execute it on Sunday. Can they do it? Yes. Do I believe in this team? Yes. Am I excited for Sunday? Yes. Am I nervous at the same time? A little. But I'm confident. It gave me a new a new hope, a light. A light. A new light. You feel me? Like it makes me hyped. I'm hyped over it. And I'm gonna try to find the video of how it feels. Oh, I can't find it. I should have saved it. Damn. Damn, I can't find it. Damn. There was one of the guy on the floor and then he gets revived. Like I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I forgot what it was. But that's how it felt, bro. Cause y'all didn't even understand against the Detroit Lions how I was watching it, bro. I was like this. I was like this. And then Marcus Peters got the pick six. I'm like, yeah. And then I go lie, I turned off the TV in the last, when we turned over the ball back to them. I was like, they're just gonna outrun it. They're just gonna run it. I couldn't even watch it no more. That's sad, bro. That's sad. And now we got like the life. We got the light. The light is there. Let's go to the light. Uh, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. Hey, I don't know about you guys. I'm excited. It's a new look Raiders, man. It's like we're starting 0-0, and that's what what's his name? That's what Antonio Pierce said. He said, "I wish we were 0-0, but that's not the case. But we're gonna act like it's 0-0 on Sunday." That's a good mentality, man. It's 0-0 every week, and that's what happened. And that's exactly what happened. And to me, it's crazy, that he said that because it's everything we're thinking, right? Yeah, we're 3-5. It's a horrible record, but every week is 0-0, and that's what his mentality is. He said, "Hey, I wish we were, but it ain't on it." We all feel a whole lot better now without McDummy running our team. Uh, we uh we can't be worse than what we were on offense. That's a fact. Okay, Mark, now stop giving coaches these long ass contracts. That's a fact. I know he wants continuity. I know he wants consistency, but at the end of the day, give him a short term contract, and if they do good there, then extend them. So, in all honesty, I love this. I love this. Like I said again, if you guys have been living under a rock in the last 24 hours, Josh McDaniels has been fired. Dave Ziegler has been fired. Mick Lombardi, the offensive coordinator, has been fired. Interim new general manager is Champ Kelly. New interim head coach is Antonio Pierce, the linebackers coach. And on top of that, um, Bo Hard Grieve, or however you say his name. I'm gonna call him Bo. Bo is the new offensive coordinator for this team, and I'm excited to see this team. It's time to let loose, like Antonio Pierce said. But what the fuck asked about Carr about the firing? They did ask. They asked Carr about the firing. they. T- That's why I said I don't know if you guys want to watch it, but it already came out. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, huh? Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I seen it right now on Twitter. They asked him already. You already know how the media is. It's clicks, man. They got it. They got what they wanted, man. Shout out to everybody though, man. Jimmy Trash been benched. That's fact. He should have been benched, and now he's benched. You want me to play it? Let's just play. Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's see what he got to say, bro. I know he's happy. I know he's happy as shit. He's like, this guy didn't believe in me. Fuck this guy. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, of course, this is what came on my timeline. Of course, this is the guy that posted it. Oh my god, we all know who posted it. I don't even want to show his name on screen. I don't want to give him no more publicity. The guy that wore somebody else's jersey. But here you go.
Speaking of the Raiders, they made a couple changes. Any thoughts on that or anything?
I just feel for them and their family. I've been through it, and this business is so tough that we forget the human side of things, and so, my heart is for Josh and Dave and, for my friends over there dealing with another change. That's, I lost count how many coaches it was for me at that point. And, there's another change, for those guys to go through and a new scheme to learn, a new philosophy to learn. And that doesn't make it easy as a player, but, at the end of the day, nobody cares. You just keep it pushing. But I wish Dave and Josh the best, as they know, and I've told them, I wish them the absolute best. So to see that, it's hard. It breaks your heart for their families. But at the end of the day, it's a business, and they know that. They'll be fine. They'll move on. They'll have jobs in this league for sure.
I don't feel too bad if you lose your job and still have 40 million in your bank. That's a fact. Josh McDaniels has 40 million in his bank. Fuck the humor said, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Shout out to Gord, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Like I said, it's a good day, man. It's a good day because it's a light, man. It's a light. It's a goddamn light. Oh my god, I know I'm gonna feel like even more shit after this live because I shouldn't have showed that much energy. But I ain't gonna lie, it just gets me hyped. Everywhere from the press conference to what they said, to this new look team, to the Marshawn Lynch saying what he did on the hype video that they got. It's so crazy that they posted the Raider way and had Marshawn Lynch talk about the Raider way after the press conference with Antonio Pierce. That Antonio Pierce went out and said the Raider way is about physicality. And that's exactly what Marshawn Lynch did too. So it's just weird the timing of it. It's weird the timing of it. He said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he throw shade? Who? Derek Carr? I don't know. I don't know if he did. But I love it. I love it. You already know what it is, man. So if you guys can hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Thank you for the 50 likes. All right, man. Let's try to get a 60. You feel me? I know some new people just joined us stuff. We had 50 throughout, and now what y'all want Cart to say, dude can't win. Richard Sherbet said Raiders should hire Eric Bieniemy and other one Jim Harbaugh, then Skip Bayless, says Deion Sanders. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna talk about coaching part potential coaching people until after the season. I will say I've been looking at Dan Campbell. I've been looking at Quinn. I've been looking at who else have I been looking at? The Rams coach. I forgot his name. But those are certain people I've been looking at so far. So that's all I've been looking at so far. Like I said, I'm not gonna get fully into it until the end. No to Lincoln Riley. I've been seeing Lincoln Riley to the Raiders, the USC guy. Fuck no, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm a USC guy. Don't do it, bro. They have the 100th and something ranked defense. He doesn't care about the defense. He cares about the offense. And Caleb Williams ain't looking good against good teams. Don't no Lincoln Riley. No Lincoln Riley. No Lincoln Riley. No Lincoln Riley. Don't pull Lane Kiffin. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But on that note, y'all, blessings to you guys and your families, man. Thank you guys for the love and support today. Like I said, I had 50 throughout, man, so that means a lot to me. Again, we will be back tomorrow to preview the Giants game on Sunday. It's me, Twan, 2 for 1 Nation podcast, same time, same place. We're going to talk about his thoughts about what happened. We're going to also talk about what we're going to go on moving forward and what Sunday is going to bring. to what the Raiders are gonna bring to Sunday. And I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. It's a good day. It's light. I love what Antonio Pierce said today. Now let's go execute it. Let's show that Raider way on the field against the Giants in Vegas. Let's do it. 1:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4:25 Eastern for the game. And let's go out there and actually show it, man. It's right now. I'm hyped. Now make me a reason why I deserve to be hyped continuing down the season. The season's not over. This is a little bit of life. Hopefully we win on Sunday and continue that life that we could continue. So shout out to everybody, man. Blessings to you guys and your families. You already know 2-for-1 tomorrow, same time, same place. I'm not sold on Caleb, like I said, but until then, like I said, tough to never last, but tough people do, and you guys are some tough people, man. Life is too short, so always tell your loved ones you love them. Yo, I think I got my second win, pimp. That's a fact, JT. Look at it. It's crazy that JT even got a second win. JT has been the most vocal about this stuff and how the season's over. And look it, he's got a second win. Like, come on, bro. It's a second win. It's a new life. Let's go out there. Let's perform. Hey, Antonio Pierce, I'm rooting for you. Not only did you go to the community college that I go to now in Mount San Antonio, you grew up in Compton, the Southern California vibes. You grew up on NWA, the Raiders hats, the Raiders. You were born a Raider. Go out there and show the Raider way, man. So you already know Raiders. And I'm smoking on that McDaniels Ziegler pack, man. I'm smoking on that shit. I'm smoking on that Mick Lombardi shit because they didn't deserve to be a Raider, man. They were trying to bring this Patriot bullshit to us, and they fucked it up. Now it's time to, hey, Antonio Pierce, bring that Raider way back, man, on Sunday. And tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Tomorrow, same time, same place to preview the game. On that note, yeah, this was the SC Experience, aka boy Eric, man. Have a great day. Have a beautiful day. And don't let anybody ruin your shine. Peace out, nation.